Morning, YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well today. See, chat is buzzing with activity already. I'm Maggie Kash. I am flying solo today. Riskin is out of the house doing some work, but he'll be back later this afternoon. And then I will leave for my new job after that. But let's see who we got in this morning. We've got Dirty coming in with the first comment. Good morning, Dirty. Hope you're doing well. We've got Jane. Welcome in, Jane. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning. I've got Riskin. There he is. Yep, hanging out. As always, just virtually instead of in person today. We've got Mike. Hey, welcome in, Pokemon Trainer Mike. Hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon where you are. The littles are sleeping. Little Miss is sleeping nice. Well, hopefully Miss Maisie will sleep for a little while. So that'll be nice. You get some you time. Who else we got? Oh, we got Katie. Good morning, Katie. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got here. Where is Riskin? Yeah, where is Riskin? Riskin is out of the house. So I've had a quiet morning. Usually I have a quiet morning when he's here anyways. Um, but yeah, just today I didn't even change cups. I have my leftover um, roughing it with the Starbucks cup today. This is my usual that I get. It's an iced white mocha with an extra shot of espresso. So it's 4 shots of espresso, milk, ice, no whipped cream though. But yeah, that's what we're drinking this morning. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday, a great weekend so far. My week has been It's been an interesting week because I just finished my previous job last Friday. I start my new job tomorrow. So I've had a whole week to just kind of decompress and relax and catch up on a little bit of housework and spend time with the cats and with Nathan or with Riskin when he was here. Um, but we've been slowly packing things up, getting ready to move. We've been doing some cleaning. So we've been pestered by Monster. Are you going to grace them with your presence this morning, Saphira? So we may have exclamation point cat. She's looking like she wants to come over here, but there's a lot of stuff in the way. So let's uh let's jump in. Let's go over to the hand and face cam. So I do have a little bit of mail here to open. I haven't seen Baby Ice this morning, so maybe we'll wait to open her mail. I do believe it's IF baby cards to try and finish out that set. With our trade and everything that we've done, I think I'm down to 3 cards now that I need for the set. So we're almost there, and then I get to put them all in a binder. So that'll be fun. We are going to start with my coffee out of the way because I'm liable to spill it otherwise. So we'll set that up there for now. You guys don't need my mouse. Uh, Riskin did give me permission to open a little bit of cards on the stream this morning without him. So maybe the magic will work. Am I excited for tomorrow? Absolutely. So tomorrow is orientation. So I will spend most of the day at the county office building doing my paperwork for insurance, my paperwork for my 401k, my um, any other forms that I have to sign to drive county vehicles and purchase requests, orders, card or whatever they do for their buying and all that fun new job orientation stuff. But that'll be my day tomorrow, and then Tuesday will be my first day at the branch. Now, I've already visited the branch once whenever I went for my second interview back in March, and then once whenever I went up a couple weeks ago and just stopped in to say hi to some of the other staff and chit chat with them and get to know them a little bit, and a couple other patrons and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hoping that everything goes nice and smooth, and this is the change in my career that I've been looking for. All the best to my old job, but it was really trying on my mental health, and I'm hoping that with this new change that maybe I'll be a lot more relaxed, not as angry all the time about things going on, things that I can't control, and focus more on, building up a community that needs kind of a little bit more leadership. So that's what I'm hoping. So, and my team so far, everyone I've met has been super nice and amazing. So I'm just very excited to be working with them. So, yay! Yep. I'm just catching up on chat quick. Sounds like it's a movie. Yes, it is a move I very much needed. Riskin can definitely attest to that. It used to not be so bad. Then COVID kind of changed a lot of things. And then, of course, you know, I won't get into the political climate, but that has had a huge pressure on libraries and stuff like that, especially in the South. And so it really has been, we had a change of leadership in the library system, a change of a couple library board members, and then just things have just been changing, and in a way that I was not in agreement with, and that weighed a lot on me. And so I think it was overdue, an overdue change. But I needed to do something for myself and not keep giving, you know, all of myself to my community, and just, you know, do something to kind of help myself for once. So I think this will be a good change for me. It also puts me closer to my parents, which I'm also super excited about. Since I've, you know, been away from home for 8.5 years. Now we're not that far from them, like it's an hour and 20 minutes. But where we will be moving to, it'll be like 20 minutes. So it does make a decent amount of difference. So, but kind of wish I could make a change in jobs myself. I know, Keeley, I wish we could pack you and the family up and move you over here with us, because that would be fantastic. But I know that's not a possibility for you, and I know that's not a possibility for us either, so much love. So let's crack into some prismatic. Maybe since Mikey's here, we'll get a little bit of luck and pull a demigod pack. And those scissors did nothing to cut this open. Riskin, your scissors are dull. Let's try that again. Yeah, welcome in, Keelan, by the way. Hope you're having a good morning so far. I feel like y'all are sitting so far. You can't use Zards on plastic. Yeah, well, I just tried to, and it definitely did not. Sorry, minor earthquake as I move the table closer to myself. So now we have another deck box to put stuff in. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, these packs. Do you see this pack? Let's see if we can get it to focus. I don't know what it's been with these packs recently, but like, you get them and they're like, you know, pressure crimped on the side and stuff. Because they just shove them in the boxes. Also, Riskin, these ones have airy packs in them. It's very interesting to see, with like what we've been opening, how airy. Oh, we got a peeky in this one. I see a peeky. Starting out pretty strong this one. Alright, so we got a Sea King. We've got a Pokeball Hollow Houndour. It's a nice card. Look at that. We've got a Reverse Hollow Draclope. And a Hollow Groudon. Yep, and a Hollow Metal Energy. I love my metal. Very nice. Yeah, so that Peaky must have been the Houndour that I saw. Nice. Riskin, I don't have the list up. I don't know if we need them. Be glad they aren't shoved into the deck box like the milk. Oh my gosh, yeah. Woo-wee. There's Maisie. Need to dash in. Let's live. Thank you, Mikey. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully, Miss Maisie is not too fussy for you, but much love, family. We'll catch you again soon. if we do a little sorting now, we won't have as much to do after we're done. The list is on your desk. Yeah, that's far away. I'll take a peek in a little bit. See what's over here. I don't think we need the Hound Hour, but you know. Alright, so we got a Heatran, an Applin Reverse Hollow, a Dunsparce Reverse Hollow, and Hollow Roaring Thunder. No Hollow Energy either. Alright, that number 3. So how's everyone's weekend been so far? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's been pretty rainy here. So our local area has a strawberry festival that was running this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We need that one? Fantastic. All right. And we didn't get to go because the threat of rain and all that fun stuff. So, but that's okay. Got a reverse hollow Slowpoke, a reverse hollow Larvitar, and a hollow Espeon in that pack. They canceled it anyways. Yeah, so I saw where I know that sign on the way home yesterday said that they canceled it. I know they canceled all the later activities on Saturday because of the thunderstorms and stuff. Let's see here. My son told me about a guy selling some cards at Trader World. He sold me rainbow trainers and rainbow for my Pokédex for $1 a piece. Got Pogo Ditto Peel for 50 cents. Nice! That's really cool. So, it was funny, when we first came back, one of the first sets I wanted to collect was Pogo because of the peeling Ditto. I thought that was the coolest, one of the coolest things that Pokemon had done in the cards that I had seen so far. And, but I was hoping that the whole set was like that. Not just 3 cards, but still, you know, to have 3 cards still be peelable for the Ditto. In our master set for Pogo, we have a set of them not peeled and then a set of them peeled. And what I did when I peeled them is I stuck the sticker on the back so that you could flip it up back and forth. So, hey, I'm back. Now start over. I had to cook kids breakfast. No worries, Dirty. You haven't missed much. We've chit-chatted. We're opening some Prismatic right now. I've opened 2 packs, or 3 packs. I've opened 3 packs. See, I'm not awake enough. And I opened just a Hound Hour Pokeball so far. I've got my coffee. I'm slumming it today with my leftover Starbucks. So that's about all you've missed. But welcome back. When Baby Ice gets here, I will open up her mail. Pretty sure it's just Ice Babies that we traded. So let's crack into some more packs here. Yes, I have accomplished something. Yep. My son got the Sylveon with the trainer, and a lot more for $5. His card's worth like $40 he got because he didn't know the value. Yeah. That's pretty awesome, Jane. When you go to places like that, you can find some really good deals. It's like those tins that we opened last time on Cups and Cards. Maybe it was the time before. The really old GX tins. Like, my mom had picked those up at Goodwill, a secondhand store here in the States, for $3 a piece. And, I mean, one of them had like a $40 card in it. So, I mean, that's something. We got a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Got a reverse hollow Eevee. A reverse hollow Groudon. And a Fluttermane. Yeah, It's crazy. Like, you know, it's amazing what you can find when you go out to, you know, different places and stuff. Um, my mom, well, my mom has incredible luck anyways, but, um, you know, it always pays. I mean, well, not always, but it does pay sometimes to, you know, check while you're out, you know, at the flea market or at yard sales, things like that, just to kind of see what you can find. All right, so I got a Briar reverse. Got a Pokeball Black Belts training. We might have this one. Riskin, this one's number 98, if you still have your list up. Yep. There. So we got a Reverse Holo Dusclops and a Dragapult EX. Nice. He is a dupe. We don't need him, but still a nice card. Riskin dog sitting again? Yes, Riskin is out of the house dog sitting today. He will be back in a couple hours. He's been gone since Thursday, so it's been a quiet Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday we hung out. I went over there and hung out. We were supposed to go to Strawberry Festival, but with the weather being crummy, we just decided not to go. So, alright, so we're up to 2 Pokeballs and an EX going into our last pack. Why dog sit? Just dog nap. Bring it home and keep it. No, unfortunately, we have cat, and where we rent, there's a limit on how many animals you're supposed to have in the house. And we're already over that limit with our cats, so we can't have any doggies. So, watched a guy open 90 packs. A guy ordered no evolutions. It was booster boxes. Oof. Yeah, it's, you know, we still haven't pulled an evolution, and we've opened a lot of packs. Because we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9 booster bundles. I mean, and that's not counting the 10, 11 surprise boxes, the poster collections, the EV pouches, which I think we're up to. I think we've got 5 or 6 EV pouches sitting over there open. So we've opened a lot of packs. But we haven't pulled an evolution yet. In fact, we've only pulled 3 SIRs. So, but, oops, I'm not doing this pack right. Screamtail. Got a reverse Bronzong, a reverse Dreepy, and a Hollow Monkey Dory. But we are down to needing only 1 EX, and then the base set will be done. So, I see my plan with Tempe. Way more than that for booster bundles. Those boxes are all hidden around that. Yeah, they really are. We have a lot of them. And we still have, well, now we have 5 of them sealed. We need to open Terrestrial Festival to get the EVSAR. Yes, I know. Well, I think Hriskin and I have really talked about this, because it just seems like we're not having any luck pulling stuff. And I think we've decided that we're going to open what we have left. And we want to try and get an extra of the special collection when it comes out in a couple weeks, because we have one coming for the sealed collection, but we want another one to open. That way we have the promos and everything out of it. And then after that, I think we're going to stop, and we're going to just put away money and buy or trade for the singles that we still need, the SARs. her SIRs and stuff. Venu! Welcome in, Venu. Hope you're having a good Sunday. How are you? She just needs God Pack. Don't we? Yep, no God Pack, no Demigod Pack so far. So, but yeah. So I think that's what we talked about, huh? Riskin. That's what we had decided. So it is so hard to pull them in PE. Now I will say, like I said, we have pretty much the whole rest of the set. I think we're missing, would we say 23 Pokeballs total or something like that? 1 EX and 1 gold card. And we'll have everything else done except the SIRs. So, yeah, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. Glad you made it. So, yes. The stupid Glaceon. We need the Glaceon EX, and we need the Glaceon EX stamped promo from these surprise boxes. It's funny how we're still missing those ones. So, but whatever. Alright, Riskin, I'm going to open one more box. Okay? So, I've got one more prismatic that I'm going to open, and then we'll get into some sorting of cards and put some things in binders and stuff like that. At this point, it'd still be cheaper to buy it. Oh my gosh. You need the Vaporeon stamped. Yeah, we don't have an extra of the Vaporeon stamped. We had an extra of the Umbreon stamped when we first started opening them, and that has been making its way to Canada. You mean the one I have on my desk? Oh yeah, but that's the one that we're keeping. We have an extra of just the Sylveon, right? I think that was the only other extra that we have. Oh, we have an extra Vapo too? Oh, well, there you go. I gotta go through my box. I'm pretty sure I do have Glaceon to give. Nice. Dirty. Want to work my grill shift? Ooh, you're working grill. Ooh. I have a 50-person catering going out at 11. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have an extra Vaporeon and an extra Sylveon. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. So, this might be cheaper. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Alright, let's rip one more. Maybe we'll get lucky. And then we'll start sorting. Oh yeah, that was the other thing you missed, Dirty, while you were making breakfast for the kids, was I tried to slice the first booster bundle open with Riskin's Charizard cutting scissors, and it didn't cut the plastic. So, just as a heads up. Alright. Venu wants the Sylvie, but I don't know, she's so hard to trade with. Yeah, I know the Sylvie was on reserve for Venu. You're the one who's hard to trade with. Facts. So it can't even cut. That's right. Oh yeah, so the Evo Skies packs that Riskin opened on stream a couple weeks ago, the ones that he traded with somebody, that was Venu. So thank you for those, because they were really cool. I think this has an EX in it. Alright, so first pack of this bundle. Kieran, a Reverse Hollow Spritzy, a Master Ball Hollow Noibat. That is a dupe, right? Didn't we pull that one last time, Riskin, when we were opening? Master Ball Noibat. Yep, there's EX. Espeon EX. Man, I love these EXs, the Terra ones with the rainbowy borders. These are so nice. Ooh, and you got Pantry tonight? Oof. Yuck. Good luck. Lucky Light. Good luck. Alright, Espeon. Review. Yeah, I need to sit and put my stuff into the collector app. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but maybe while I'm up for work, maybe I will work on that. Alright. So, pack number 2. Alright, so we've got a Carmine. I only have PE and collector now. Finally figured out how to see not owned in it. Yeah. Got a Pokeball Hollow Fluttermane. Pretty sure that's a new one. It's pretty nice. Got a Professor Research Reverse. And an Archludon. Hollow Dark Energy. Gosh, it looks so good. Y'all got all the SIR? No, we don't. We have 3 SIRs. We have the Teal Mask Ogerpon, the Cornerstone Ogerpon. That's a dupe. No. And oh, the Janine Secret Art. Those are the only 3 we have. So no EVs. Morning E, welcome in. So is the Noibat Master Ball a dupe? I'm pretty sure it is. Nice, Jane. Nice, up to 87%. That's fantastic. Okay, so we need the Noibat. Alright, well that's good. See, I can't remember what we need and what we don't, so. We got a Scream Tail. Got a Reverse Hollow Glaceon. A Reverse Hollow Flareon. And a regular Hollow Glaceon. Boy, that Glaceon's rolling. What a troll. Blame E for being late. Well, you know, he's... Life. Life happens, you know. My bad. Nah, no worries. Welcome in, E. We'll scroll back through and show what you've missed. Oh, I love cards with errors on them. Focus. It's not dirt. It's just an ink error. Just a nice little white dot. What is that? That's Professor Sana. Okay. Set that one aside. We got a Suicune. Reverse Hollow Dracloak. A Reverse Hollow Applin. And a Hollow Pheasantipity. That was the only one that had that funky dot on it. Jungle Gym. Uh-oh. Already clocking in early. I blame risking my E is late. God. Close for maintenance. Alright. Got an Explorer's Guidance. We need videos of that, yeah. We got a Reverse Dudunsparce. A Reverse Seaking. Okay, 2 packs in a row like that. Hollow Dudunsparce. Alright, last pack. And then I promise we'll do some sorting and maybe put some stuff in the binder today. Alright, we've got a Techno Radar, a Pokeball Binding Mochi, a Reverse Hollow Explorer's Guidance, and a Hollow Monkey Dory. So no Dogies. No flying Dogies today. Alright. So we ended up with, I think, a couple new things. Put this Vitality in here. That dot on the back. Alright, so we got a Pokeball Binding Mochi, or Moki, however you want to pronounce it, a Fluttermane Pokeball Hollow, a Master Ball Noibat, a Espeon EX, which is very pretty, a Dragapult EX, which is also very pretty. There's our Dreepy. Black Belt's Training Pokeball, and a Houndour Pokeball. So 2 booster bundles, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits out of 12 packs. So not bad. 1 new Master Ball, and a couple new Pokeballs too. Good Card. Very bad. PE is bad. Will Zemi Knight get to open more? Rip it till we make it, right? Alright, so this is all bulk. If I want. Don't tempt me. You know I'm in the hashtag Rip It All gang. So 1 more. I'll have to get more this week, I guess. Be like Mike and rip it all. More gets the sealed hidden in the walls. It's under the bed. Yes, we did pack up quite a bit of our sealed collection already in preparation for moving, and it is in flat tubs under the bed right now. So next bundle has the hits. That's the Mr. Ant. We sleep on Blooming Waters boxes. Yeah, 2 of the Blooming Waters boxes are in there. Because we decided we were going to keep 2 of them sealed. So. Okay, we'll do 1 more. We'll do 1 more and we'll leave the other 3 for Riskin to open. So y'all make sure that he opens them, okay? That'll give me a chance to put all this bulk in a box. So I will be right back. If I can climb out from our setup here. Top of the Togepi. All these Eevees, man. Oh. Okay. Una más. So prismatic gets in box. I gotta climb back in here. 5 minutes from now. Alright, we're back. So you have water. What did I do with the other two? Oh, I miscounted. They're all over there in the box. I was thinking we only had 6, but we had 8. They're all over there, Riskin, I promise. I haven't opened any other ones. These Pokemon look like they've been drinking. What are y'all doing back here? Y'all chill. They all are laying down. Stay. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move that before it donks me in the head this morning. Okay? Alright. One more. How do you keep track of all that? I don't know. It's amazing, right? That's his baby, yeah. If it weren't for Riskin wanting this set, we would not be opening this set because it is trash. I would have been spending our money probably on more 151, to be perfectly honest. Or Zenith. We've been finding a lot of Zenith stuff lately. Yeah, and if Terrestrial hadn't shot up in price and we had, you know, a regular buyer or a seller for it, that's probably sort of. Alright. So the first two in the first two bundles in the box that I pulled out were the ones on top. This is one of the ones from the bottom layer. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. 6 packs. I mix them all up anyways. Alright, well that's fine. Sent me a link for a Japanese connection. Thanks, Dirty. Appreciate you. So I've realized in opening this that whenever we do the pack trick and flip it over and count the 5, I have a tendency to put my fingers under the cards and feel if there's texture. So it kind of spoils the pack for me a little bit. But I try not to spoil it for you guys. Z-King. A duplicate Pokeball Fluttermane, because we just pulled that in another one. A reverse holo Badoo. And an EX Umbreon. Very nice. And a holo Fire Energy. That was fire. Pretty nice. Oops. Wrong pile, everybody. Go over there. Alright, let's stack these up on top of there. Might switch PE money towards Gem. Oh, yeah, the Gem 2s. Yeah. Yep, because now Riskin wants the Gem 2 packs that have the EVs in them. Fluttermane and Umbreon. Alright, next. Terrestrial 97 US right now. It's not bad. Kuyon is another good collector or connect for Japanese product. Oh, nice, okay. Nice. Do you have the Horsey for Japanese 151? Ooh. Alright, so we've got a Janine Secret Art, a reverse holo Archaludon, a reverse holo Regigigas, hey, and a full art Mila. Very nice. Put her in the sleeve. Mela. I think it's Mela. I could see it being either way. That setup is all skewed here. Also because the floor is not even right here either. Alright. So we've got a Lacey, a reverse hollow Techno Radar, a reverse hollow Bunnery, and a hollow Flareon. No hollow energy. Alright. 3 more packs. Yeah, commons just to have the set. That'd be cool. It's a big pack. Maybe. Diplin! Another Pokeball Binding Mochi. And a Morris. Whoops. Reverse hollow. Oh, and a Vaporeon. Oh, there's the hollow energy. Nice. Alright. 2 more. Mochi. Welcome in, Reggie. Hope you're doing well today. Got 2 more packs of Prismatic. We got Haruja. A reverse hollow Riolu. A reverse hollow Goldeen. And a Tyranitar EX. Nice. I'll put him there. No shiny energy. Alright. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. Come on. Would like to see something big. Alright. Rescue board. A reverse hollow Leafeon. A reverse hollow Hoothoot. And a hollow Blood Moon Ursaluna. Boo. Oh, it's traumatic. We're getting hits, it's just not what we're looking for in hits. Which seems to be the case. 1 more box. Erskine, you're killing me. Jane, if I got it, I'll just add it to your bag. Nice. 1 more box. Riskine's calling 1 more box. I'll open the other 4 when I get home. Okay. Alright. Do I have to record you opening them? Because it seems like we have better luck when we don't record. Okay. 1 more box. Okay. I'll get up. I'll get 1 more box. I should do like I did the first time. Of course, now that I say that, it won't work. No, it'll be fine. I'll be crying anyways. Yeah, I'm sure we will. So when we pulled our first SIR for this set, we were recording videos. And we had opened 30 some odd packs already. Closer to 40. And hadn't pulled an SIR. And I remember saying, if we don't pull an SIR in this last thing we record, I'm giving up on this set. And we ended up, well, Riskin ended up pulling the SIR Janine's Secret. So I said, alright, I guess we're locking in. So, here we are. And still only have 3 SIRs. Alright. But we do have the absolutely gorgeous gold Terrapagos. I will say, that card, definitely better looking in person than on a computer. Holy smokes, it's so good. Alright, one more. Oh, where's the rest of that book? One more. Back in here. Alrighty then. I got your mail yesterday. Hey, Baby Ice, welcome in. Okay, so before we open this one, I'll go ahead and open Baby Ice's mail on stream while she's here. So, be a Zard lover. That's a very expensive hobby, to be a Zard lover. It's already bad enough being a movie collector. Aw, look at it. Thank you. You know I love my animals. Maggie, Ty, so much for the trades. Love your lives. Much love, Baby Ice. Thank you, Baby Ice. I appreciate you. Love it. Oh, you sent me one of the stickers. Ah! Cards. By the way, it's cute. Look at it. Ah! I love it. Look at all our babies on there. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, so yeah, we did a trade. We got... Oh, you sent me 2! Oh my god, I love them. I love them! So yeah, we did some Ice Baby trading. So this was a big help for my set. So we got the Golduck, the Nidoqueen, the Tauros, the Venomoth. We got Elsa? I think is who that is. Alicia. We got Arvin. There's my boy. We got this guy. I don't remember his name. Kato. I don't remember. And then Steven. I think that's Steven. I don't know. Most of these trainers I don't remember, so. But I think that's Steven. Fake card, no Madisif. I know, my pupper's not on there. I know, he needs his pupper. So. Absolutely. One of the first times that Pokemon has ever made me cry in a video game. The anime has done a great job of that. But in a game, this story arc, so thank you so much, Baby Ice. That is a huge help for my collection. I'm so excited. Now I gotta put all those in a binder. I have a binder, just need to put them in there. So we're gonna set them up there for safekeeping. Yay! And I love my card. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Get resettled here. I'm glad everything arrived safely. Alright. Maybe you can bring us some luck this morning. So we've opened 3 prismatic booster bundles. We're getting ready to open a 4th one. And so far, this is what we've opened. We've opened Pokeball Binding Mochi, Tyranitar EX, Mela, Umbreon EX, Fluttermane Pokeball, Houndour Pokeball, Black Belt's Training Pokeball, a Dragapult EX, an Espeon EX, the Noibat Master Ball. Get that Master Ball look. Oh, camera. We are chill. We are chill today. But yeah, a Master Ball Noibat, and and then an extra Fluttermane and Binding Mochi Pokeball. So, we've got hits, just no SIRs, no golds. I would love an SIR, please. Hey, Zafira. Yeah, come here. Come on, girl. Slide over. Come on, girl. Yeah, come on. There she be. Should I cut the Zord I have coming? Dirty. Also, burkers are done getting prepped, so one less thing you have to do when you get here. Nice. Alright. Zafira. Zafira, my lucky kitty. Will you bless this booster bundle for me? We need SIRs. Okay? So work your magic luck. Oh yeah. Let's guess. She's like, why are you putting this box in my face? Okay. Let's see if it works. You wanna come sit? Come sit on my lap? Little girl? Exclamation point cat. Here she be. Here's the real manager of the channel. You know it, don't you? Do you want to come over on your bed over here? I'll move Daddy's Zard cutting scissors. Yep, look out, it's a cat. Fire me then. Those up there. Hi, baby. Yep. Yep. There she be, the cheeky bee. Gonna sit right there. All right. Last one, Zafira. Last one. Oh, no, this pillow's big. Sit down. There you go. Good girl. Okay. 4, 5, 6 packs. Hopefully we'll get something. I don't have the authority. I'm just a supervisor. I'm risking. It's a Power Keeper Hollows. Ooh. Hey E, you're late for your girl shift this morning that you picked for me. Pull the gosh. Yeah. Moonbreon 2.0. I'll send you more Journey Together packs if you do, since you pulled more fire than we did opening. That means we picked the right ones to send him, right? Alright, pack number 1. We got Lacey. We got Professor Turo Reverse. A Hoot Hoot Reverse. And a Blood Moon Ursaluna. She's like, why do you keep sticking these things in my face? Even though it's a damage cut. Hey, that's okay. That's a nice nice card. So alright. Second pack. We've got an Executor. A reverse hollow Aromatisse. A reverse hollow Larvitar. And a hollow Glaceon. Zafira, this isn't working. Hopefully all the magic is being held. Try again. She's like, if you don't stop sticking packs in my face. I have some 4 EVs from the beginning that are loved that I created for with some kids at the library. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Third pack. Got a Halucha. Got a Pokeball Hollow Black Belts Training. This is number 99. We got a Reverse Hollow Umbreon. And a Hollow Whimsicott. Zafira. I need to just rub them on me. Only I could find a damaged copy of the Gold Star by Kip, yeah. There's no such card. Alright. We got a rescue board. A Reverse Hollow Aromatisse. A Reverse Hollow Larvitar. And a Hollow Umbreon. Oh my goodness. Alright. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. All we pulled is a Pokeball loot. I know, right? We're all crying at this point. We are all crying. Alright. Carmine. A Pokeball Hollow Professor Research. A Reverse Hollow Umbreon. Man, that Umbreon in that slot gets me every time. And another Mela. We have upgraded our slab collection by 100, but we have 2 slabs. And I totally forgot that I won that slab. It wasn't gifted to me. I won that slab on PTM's channel during his 3K celebration. You like the Mela? I like the colors on it. Alright. Last pack. It's not going to have anything in it. Kieran. A Reverse Hollow Dusk Noir. A Reverse Hollow Larry Skill. Okay, well, at least we ended on a Dogi. You had slabs? Alright. Well, we ended on a Dogi. What do we do with the Dogies, chat? What do Dogies do on our channel? He's swinging his chain. Yep, so we fly, Dogi. Fly, Dogi, fly. Get that Dogi out of here. Well, that bundle was worse than the other bundle. Alright, no more cardboard therapy today. Justice for Okie Dokie. Alright, so that was that bundle. Hopefully your 4 better be fire. I'm gonna be honest, Riskin, you are the one who pulls the fire. Unless I'm just lackadaisically opening stuff, like the Bubble Mew. So, they kept getting worse. They really did keep getting worse the more I opened. So, yeah. Jigabee. Maybe I shouldn't have let you kiss that one. That one was god-awful. She says, whatever. It's not my fault. I didn't pack them. I didn't pack them, so I don't care, Mom. Okay. Don't worry, I'll replenish the stock tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Alright. So that's more book. Go to the book box. More deck boxes. I'll put those down here for now. Alright. Raptor, Raptor, Raptor. Raptor, Raptor, Raptor. So these are our reverses. I can go up there. All the code cards. And the rest of the bulk to go in the white box. So I've got this. With our cool dot of whitening on it. Riskin starts each morning with a cup of coffee and booting up a stocking tracker device. No, he starts with a Mountain Dew. Riskin does not drink coffee. And I don't need to. I'm waiting for them before they get there. And I give them coffee. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, Riskin gets up and starts his work at 5 or 6 to go out and stand in line to make sure that he beats Nick in line. I'm the same. I don't drink coffee either. Yeah, no, Riskin doesn't drink coffee. Riskin is a Mountain Dew connoisseur. I'm the coffee drinker. So I like my espresso. Riskin is like, oh, he went to the bathroom 5 minutes early. He's off schedule. Better adapt my schedule. Yep, he has it all set up on his phone, so he just do. Alright, fixed. And then he can harass them too. Whenever they come in late, he'd be like, you're 8 minutes behind schedule, buddy. Like, chop chop. These cards don't stock the shelves themselves. You know. Alright, P. We've got a couple ETB boxes, if I can reach them over you. Whoa. Of things we've opened that need to be sorted. I call the boss and be like, they took 20 seconds longer than normal. Okay, I know that part of this box has Racing Team Sword. All these hollow energies. I am soon going to need an ETB for just hollow energies. I have collected or amassed quite the collection. There's all those. It's just a felony to open the boxes. Yeah, Riskin's gonna install a lock. Have the old. I can see that. I can see that. Ooh, time for some coffee. As I fear I'm moving, don't fall. There we go. Yeah, Riskin the stalker. The stalker. Alright, that's our first pick for today. Also need not that box. So we have so many of these now that I've started writing on the bottom what's in them. So this is my Hollow Energies collection box. And these are just all the ones that I've been able to find so far through sorting. But those are all Hollow Energies. From Prismatic, 151, Shrouded Fable. I think that's all the Hollow Energy ones that I've seen. So, there's those. Alright. So, got here. This table rocking is going to drive me bonkers. Can you stop? Okay, it's not so bad in there. Alright, let's see here. I've got new journey together. Journey. So those are hollows. This is bulk. Bulk journey. That T-Tar art is something, huh? Look at that. That's really pretty. So this must be the bots from when we did the Hops Wooloo bots and all that. Coffee. I need that one out. How many birds do? Meow. So cute. There's the other one. Hello. There's the Durant. Durant. So we were looking through. Well, we looked through the spoilers and stuff for the black and white set that's coming, and Briskin was like, I don't remember what was in the Unova Pokédex, because neither one of us played the game. I started playing it recently, but I've kind of fallen off and stopped on that, because not having EXP share always sucks. So I pulled up the Pokédex, and we started going through and looking at what Pokemon are in Unova. And I think we decided that there's just nothing in there that we really want. So, whoa, frozen camera. The set really sucks. Yeah, we're just not interested in it. So, wait, it's not a reversey. I need a reverse, we think. So my favorite Pokemon out of Unova, like I said, we looked at the Pokédex. My favorite would probably be Durant. And that's only because when I first played through Shield, I put a Durant in my party, and that little bug carried me through the Elite Four. It is the most amazing little bug that I have ever used in a Pokemon game, and so I was very impressed with Durant. And Riskin's favorite out of it is the Galvantula, the electric spider. So we're kind of like, you know. So I don't know. Pokemon just isn't going in a direction that we really care for. So far, there's not been too much. I was originally going to collect the Rocket set, but because Prismatic has taken so much of our money, and I haven't really seen anything in the Rocket set other than a couple ARs that I want. I think I'm not going to collect the whole set. I think I'm just going to collect what I want out of it, kind of like what I did with Journey Together, and with Surging Sparks and all of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Orbeetle. Yeah, so many IRs and SIRs and new sets. Yeah, there really is. There really is. Yanmega's your favorite bug. Yanmega's kind of cool. I'd never really used bug Pokemon before, because, it's bug Pokemon. I'm like, you know. they're not that strong. You know, you run into so many people who use fire. So I was like, to bug Pokemon. But I did really love that ant, and I had 4 different move types on that ant, and he was able to, because he was so fast, he was able to take down Pokemon that he had weaknesses to, because he had super effective moves against them, and would go first. So that's why he was very impressive to me. Or it was very impressive to me, the Garant. So, bug is worst typing. It really, yeah, it's hard to be a bug type user. And I could see why a lot of like the starting gyms and stuff have either grass or bug type as their starting, because, or at least early on in the game, it's grass or bug type, because they are kind of a weaker typing, which, you know, is kind of sad because some of the bugs are really cool looking. So, yeah, and Mega's super fast too. Exactly, yeah. I like the Orbeetle because everyone else hates it. E doesn't hate Orbeetle. E likes Orbeetle. I think the Orbeetle, the Mega, is that what it is? Mega Orbeetle? Or Gigantamax? I don't know, the really big one. It looks like a flying saucer. So, yeah. New appreciation. It's amazing when you play a Pokemon game, how, if you try using other Pokemon in your party, you kind of get a new appreciation for some of them. So, alright, let's see here. I've got what? Searching. There's a good bug Pokemon. You just put everything to sleep. Journey. Most of this here is going to be Journey. So shiny. Yep, so that's all Journey. Yeah, your Dex and Scarlet's almost done. Yep, just gotta get that Miraidon. Gotta finish the Evolution playthrough in Violet. Get that Miraidon. I like the Palmy line for using it in the Scarlet playthrough. Yeah, Palmy line's pretty good for newer Pokemon. There are some good ones. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. Come closer, camera. There we go. I know what it is. You are all sorts of tilted backwards today. That's what's going on here. I was wondering, I'm like, man, I just can't use any of my... Or I keep leaning the camera back so you guys can't see what's going on here. Alright, Stellar. Stellar. Surging. Fake, don't forget its first name. Dig. My shiny black Jolteon knows that move, yeah. Surging. Got someone non-hollows here. Surging. Obsidian. Got some more 151 here, risking. If I don't know if we have any more that Freddy or whoever else was looking for them. Some more 151 hollows. Sure. So let's keep them. Surging. Some 5-1. Paradox. Sparks. Sparks. Damn. Round. Baits. Okay. Got all that sorted out. So let's see here. Oh, now we gotta find all the boxes. Let's start putting labels on these. This has Paldea. I think this is base and Paldea. That's what this is, right? Base and Paldea. So we're gonna separate out. I hate how we open 30 minutes early on Sundays. I started prepping 10 different things and have finished 0. Oof. Yeah, I hate that. Oh. Calyrex is up there. Alright. We are going to move the Scarlet Violet base stuff to a new box. How they evolve together. And one box. Savior, this box is top here. What do you have to say for yourself? She says it's not mine. She says it's not my cat hair, Mom. I didn't do it. Blame the little ones. Blame the siblings. Oh, I gotta stretch my knee out. Let's see here. There they are. Or I'm just gonna throw that. Oh. Let's do it this way then. Let's take some energies here. So they just dumped on the floor, Chicky. Dang. There. Alright, there's the Paldea box. Instead of that, that's the Paldea box. Okay, this is the one for that, or the Scarlet Violet base. Alright, there's that box. Next. Oh, this has a bunch of different sets in it. Let's see what we got here. We got Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames. And that we should have Paradox. Yep. So we're gonna migrate these ones. TV. This has Obsidian, Paradox, Temporal, Fates. Yep. So let's move Obsidian. Airbox. Fates. Obsidian. Let's see here. Jane. Pull up your list. See if any of these are what you need. That's regular. Okay, so you don't need any of these. I wonder if I pulled these out just to see if you needed them, and then I threw them back in a box to be resorted in. Okay. Here we go. These are fates. A few more fates back here. Some energies here. Rift. Those. Been here an hour and a half and I've already heard Kendrick Lamar's "They're Not Like Us" 2 times. Hope you're two-stepping while it's on. Put some Mozart on. There you go. Or you could only play back for yourself. There you go. Alright, so this one here now is falling everywhere first off. It's here. So this is now temporal. There. which we didn't have any of those. Fable. Shredded Fable. Let's see here. This has... that has more fates in it. Cat hair! Get out! Alright, hang it. So that's Stellar Crown and Surging Spells here. Okay. Let's see here. Stellar. I could see you dancing around the kitchen, Keela. Yep, I could too. It's only when Dancing Queen comes on. He would kill that song. As far as dancing goes. Alright, so I had more fates than I thought. So this is all fates here. We'll move fates into here. Fates. And this is why organization is important. You okay, Zephyr? Jumping down? She said, She said, I've had enough of this. Okay, here we go. Other fates in here now. Card. Some fates. This box. It's an unsorted box. Nope, it is not. This is a completely full Twilight Masquerade box. Got a lot of Twilight. I didn't realize we opened that much Twilight. Look at that. It's a whole ETB's worth of Twilight. Reverses. I didn't think we opened that much Twilight, Riskin. You know what? We did open much Twilight because we were hunting Perrin. That's why. I was looking for my girl. Doing go boxes. If I could pull around my head. Nice. Very nice. Alright. This is all 151. Riskin, what do we do with the 151 reverses? Oh, they're on the back side here. That's right. No worries, E. You do what you gotta do, buddy. And this is Journey. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Thanks. Alright, Stellar and Surging. Let's see here. Surging. Stellar. I know it's probably not even the same song you were talking about, but now I'm gonna have Havana stuck in my head. So that's back there. There's this one. Okay. Move that Surging and Stellar Crown. Alright. And then I just have Journey. And I have you. Time to get up. Okay. This is the 151 box. Which for now, since it's not sorted, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick those in there in case we find more. Prismatic is back here. Journey Together, we do not have in a box yet. Bees, go! Ow! Okay. This box needs to be sorted. Yes. I was gonna say, every one of them that I pulled out to check and see if it needed to be sorted, it was all Twilight. I was so what? Say what? Roggers. Ugh. Get that up here on the couch. Alright, we're back with another box. So let's see here. This is Journey, so we're gonna put Journey in this box we just finished. Okay? Okay. It's over there. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:45 already. So do you all have big plans for today? Or is it a easy-going Sunday for everybody? What's in this box? What's in the box? Alright. They, barbecue at Mom's today for here. Better have. Nice. that sounds good. Sparks. I'm doing an open to close at work. Oof. That's awful. Hate to hear that. And streaming some Mario Wonder. Yep, I'm gonna try and catch some of that this evening. So my plans today are I will be here. I'm gonna clean up around the house and pack. And then I will be leaving to go up and stay with my parents. Because I will be up there Monday, well, from Sunday evening through Friday, since they're closer to my new workplace. So I'll be staying with them during the week and then coming home on the weekend, at least until Riskin and I get moved up there. So it's twilight. Oh my goodness. The twilight that goes on forever. E-Man! Good morning, E-Man. How are you doing today? We are sorting some cards and just chit-chatting. I have found a giant mass of Twilight Masquerade reverses. I'm gonna need another ETB for them. Crown. Fade. Whoops. Fades. Kiddo woke up early, been up for a while. Oof, I'm sorry. Forces. Let's bring around temporal. That down cards. Oh, some more paradox. Okay. Good thing I've still got Jane's thing up. So glad Rule 4 has been rescinded. I don't know what you're talking about, Riskin. So yeah, since I will be up there during the week, I will not be doing the gaming stream on Wednesdays. Instead, if Riskin feels up to it, Riskin can run the stream on Wednesdays. And I will just be in the chat with everybody. Some celebrations stuck in there. There. Fates. More upside down cards. All sorted. Oh, slow down on the camera. It's alright, you're not missing much. I promise. So going slow on the hand cam. My apologies, friends. Hopefully it'll catch back up. here shortly. But don't worry, you're not missing any of the action. I am literally just sorting cards. I did that entire stack of Stellar Crown. Okay. Right. Temporal. Light. Temporal. Highlight. Fates. Highlight. Bing. Fates. 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 Lost Origin. So there. The yellow borders. Got some face. Right. More Stellar Crown. Almost to the bottom of this box. That Calyrex. Oops. Just threw that Calyrex. Journey. That should be all the journey that I have. Sorry, that was a little loud. More 151. Since we did start finding 151 in the wild again. Surging Sparks. Temporal. Lots of temporal. Bottom of the CTB. Backwards cards. What we got here? Searching. Rights. Some Japanese hollows in here. What's up there? Right. Laying on the couch with a swollen knee, be glad when it stays warm in Ohio. Ooh, I'm sorry, Jane. Hope you get feeling better. Some more yellow boulder. Lots of emolgas. Want the yellow boulders. More emolgas. Alright. Some McDonald's cards. Fates. Twilight. Surging. A little more obsidian. Down here. Let's see here. Light. Hollow water energy. And crown. Okay. And that's that box. So, it looks like there's the Orchid Paradox. We are going to put the rest of the Twilight in here. Or no, because that's not chronologically right. So we've got Obsidian, we've got Paradox. I need to check for list. Alright, let's go to the list. Just closed it out. Let's see what numbers we got here. 24. 67, yes. 77. Okay. Alright, so Jane, looking at your list, looks like you still needed these 2 reverses. Is that true? This is number 24 is the Crocolore, and number 67 is the Oricorio. Let me know if those are still ones you need on your list. I'm gonna leave them right there. Because I don't remember which ones I sent you, which ones... Oh, you know what? I sent you an email with which ones I sent you. Guess I could look it up that way. Okay, I did send you 67. So I sent you that one. But it looks like I did not send you 24. Oh, I did send you 24. Okay, never mind. Never mind, looks like you have. I sent you those ones already. Okay, yeah, I went back and looked in the email. It looks like I sent you those ones already. So these are dupes of that. Let's see here. Yep, you're welcome. So, e-message. There's this Seadra. Number 77. Oh, there's all those. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to help. If you're ever looking for anything else, just let me know. That goes for anyone else. If you're working on master sets or favorite Pokemon or a living dex, you just let me know if you're looking for anything. As you can see, I've got lots of commons and uncommons, and I do have things sorted. That's why we're working on this in the morning. Let's see here. It's newer. This one is Fates. Yeah, it's Fates. Forces back into this box. More temporal forces put in here. Here we go. So we have Fates in here, right? Oh no, this is, yeah, oh yeah, this is the one we just moved. Obsidian. Put those in. Paradox we just put in. Temporal we just put in. Bombardier EX 156. Okay. I will take a look and see if we have that one. In there. I gotta put some more Ice Babies in the hitbox. I have another box that I brought over. Oh, here it is. Buried under other boxes. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Check that. Yeah, I hear you there. Completing a set is it's definitely a work. Hopefully by end of the year we'll be back to normal times for, my gosh, I hope so. I mean, it really bites not being able to go into your LGS and buy singles. It really bites not being able to walk into a big box store and find product, or even be able to go to your LGS and buy product close to the MSRP instead of market price. Like, I was looking at one of our LGSs that normally we would have gone to in the past. I've done a lot of trading with, trading in with them and buying singles and product and stuff like that. They had gotten some Prismatic Evolution ETBs, and they had them priced for $130 a piece. And it was like, oh, nope, I can't do that, sorry. That's way too much. But it sucks for the LGSs because, I mean, you know, they're getting it from the distributors who also are raising their prices. And it's just, we're not in a good place right now with Pokemon. What we got here? Got Fates. So It is. It is. It's hard. Um, and I hate it because it's like I would much rather support my LGS than go buy things at Target or Walmart, but I can't justify, especially on my budget, I can't justify spending twice the amount of money at an LGS when, Riskin can pick it up at MSRP or close to MSRP at a big box store. So it's like, what do you do? Went to card shop, had Steelix, went back to get it, was gone. I can't find, look for Japanese cards for Paradox and none. I know, it is. It's crazy because whenever Surging Sparks came out, that was the hot ticket set. And you couldn't find Surging Sparks anywhere. But you could find Stellar Crown, you could find Shrouded Fable, you could find Temporal Forces, and Paradox Rift. And now it's like you go to the store and there's nothing. There's nothing unless you get a restock. And it's battle decks. Sorry. Sometimes there's battle decks. But we all know it's like unless you play, and even if you do play, it's like okay. So it's a very hard time right now. End of set is super hyped. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Rocket this month. I'm expecting an MSRP increase by Pokemon eventually. Well, I mean, they have raised their booster box prices. So, used to be, booster box prices were like 140, 145. Now they're 160 on Pokemon Center when they have them in stock. I do we have seen a creep in prices as far as collection boxes and things go, especially the SBCs. So there is that as well. But you're expecting another? Yeah, it is. It's I mean, and it is possible that we see that. But I miss the days of being able to get a booster box. Like I was getting them for our Pokemon program, and I could buy them for $100 or less. I miss those days. Granted, it wasn't like the new hot ticket set, but it was still like Paradox Rift or Temporal Forces or even Scarlet Violet base. So there's still hits there. It's just not. Oh, and Obsidian Flames. That was the other one that we could buy. Stupid cheap. So. I'm going to do trade up challenge. I trade you all coins for cards. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck in that. With this, it's a little harder, I think, now. If only that worked. It was a setup. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something I would do. Whenever that first came out, I had a kid come to our Pokemon club at the library and want to do a trade-up challenge. And I was like, nah. Nah, I'm good. That's just not something I was into. I think that was the same kid who took the EXs out of our battle game as well, Riskin. I'm pretty sure it was that kid. So. Ugh. Let's see here. Give me free stuff, yeah. Yeah, the thought of it makes me cringe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When giving. When giving. Bro, giveaway. Yeah. Like, I get the whole, using the giveaway to get people to come watch your stream and stuff like that. And it is fun to give away cards. But when they get belligerent about it, it's like, come on. Come on. How long? Yeah. Or it's like they basically come in, they drop the command and go, wins giveaway. Give me free stuff. It's like, oh my lord, people. Oh my Lanta. Alright, let's see. So we've got Stellar Insurgent in there. We put, so this one's Obsidian, Paradox, and Temporal. This one is Fates and Shrouded. This one here is... Oh, this is the 151. Yeah, white box. White box is the 151. Here's the other 151. That's why I stopped doing giveaways temporarily. I want friends watching me to hang out, not just people there for free stuff. Yeah. Maggie hit a guy and beat him yesterday. No, that was because we were playing Pokephrase, and he kept guessing the Pokemon when it was not his turn to guess it. And he got one warning from Mike, and the second time he did it, I muted him for 10 seconds, or for 1 minute. And it's like, if you can't follow the rules, then you don't need to be here. Also, bro was driving me up the wall anyways, so I think it was well justified. He's lucky he only got 1 minute. Because I'm going to tell you guys. Yeah, yep, exactly, Keeley. Whenever I'm modding for other people's streams, I try to be really chill, and really nice, but Riskin can attest that a lot of these people in streams drive me crazy. And I would like to mute a lot of them. I'm smoky there. Yep, exactly. Yep, just send the trolls to my lives. They will get a rude awakening. Yeah, I could do that. I know one from my stream you don't like to see. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's why you never respond. Yeah. That's a dude, bruh. Oh, that's funny. Needs one of these to divide this. We're gonna put the extra Twilight in here. If you openly pop to cheating, I want no part of your combo. Yeah. True that. Hate me, I still haven't really figured out Discord. No, it's definitely not you, Jane. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. It's definitely not you. Let's see. Am I? Let's see something here. Maybe it says something else. Yeah, this is the evolve box. There we go. Evolved. Oh, here we go. We'll put it in the box for now. I haven't seen anything from Keela in a while. Okie dokie. There we go. I think we got things sorted out here. And that is all of the random reverse hollow boxes that I've got. Yay! Or is it? Barber's seen better days. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's 11. I don't like being in streams where people beg for stuff. Yeah, I don't either, Jane. I don't either. And what's sad is I used to think it was just kids coming in and begging for stuff. Uh, Back when I was a little naive. But now I realize that most people who come in and beg for stuff are actually uh, adults. And it's like, wow. Wow, bruh. Okay. There is all of that sorted. Hooray. Put the rest of this Twilight. It's loose. Put this one. Ta-da. Okay. Facts. 100% beggars make me mad. Me either. Sometimes I don't even enter giveaways. I almost never enter giveaways. Can I please have Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Gosh, I gotta make some Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. I have some templates set up. I just need to actually sit down and make some more because they are pretty funny. Drop Baby Ice's link. Let me see if I can get Baby Ice's link. Because I don't think... Oh, I gotta do it in YouTube. Because I don't think I have a command for Baby Ice, which is a travesty. I need to work on that, yo. I can't even get it to load on my computer. There we go. Oops. There we go. There's Baby Ice's link. I'll have to get you a command made. Yeah, of course. I gotta get you a command made. Alright, let's see here. I stacked things up here. I think a lot of these were energies. Yep, so let's go back into this box for that. What are these cards here? Oh, these are the ones out of that, not a lunchbox. The lunchbox, not a lunchbox. These were the 3 promos that have that bend in the side there, from where they stuck them down in the little cart thing. Mr. Chinzo mine. It's Red Eyes Black Charizard. Jeez, you don't even know your Yugis. Yeah, that is actually, the Blue Eyes is one of the ones that I had pulled to do a Yu-Gi-Oh of. One thing that I find that's funny is Oots always says something about me winning giveaways in Tim's stream when I'm always super busy at work. I don't even enter, I just have the perk of being top tier. Yeah, see, there you go. Yep, I get a member win automatically. That's right. Thank you, Dirty, I appreciate that. Yep, I have 3 more Nada lunch boxes. Yep, so hopefully we'll get one C. So this is what was wrong with them. Let's see if I can get it to show up on stream here. Too much focus, too much. So there's like a, right up here where my finger is, there's a bend in the card. Get it, stop focusing on the woo-woo. Yeah. So like they come in these it's like a lunchbox, but it's not actually the tin lunchbox. It's a cardboard box. And the slots, they have the 3 promos in slots, and they're not wrapped, they're just the cards. And where they put them in that thing, it made like a mark. You can see it on the Oshawott there on this side, right here, where it actually, like, there you go. It bent the card. So, first page of Gyarados done. Nice! That's awesome, Jane. So those are going in the binder. That's all binder love stuff. So, alright, this is all stuff that we will be refilling the hit box with. All sorts of V's and EXs and stuff that I have collected that we will be prepping to go in our thing. I'm 6 away. Ooh, nice, from 1400. Let's go. That's epic. Alright. So we'll put my hitbox in there for now, because that's stuff that we're working on. I also need to pull out some extra Ice Babies go in the hitbox as well. So yeah. We've got lots of empty boxes now. It's fantastic. Actually, it's a lot of empty bottoms VTBs. The tops have these cards, so I'm going to switch over some of these. Yep. Alright. So that's all in there now. I think, yeah, all the rest of them are in bottoms of ETBs. It's just easier to put stuff in bottoms of ETBs anyways. So, I do like to collect the dividers from ETBs though. You look at that Calyrex. They're cool. The Ice Rider Calyrex. And then of course the Charmander one from City in Flames. Oh, and there's an Eevee in there too. The Eevee from Fates or Prismatic. So, alright, well, that's all that. Was there anything else I wanted to do before we got off today? We're already at 11:30, so I think it's a good stopping place for today. Yeah, I think that's good. We're good. So, you could play Guess the Sleeve. Ooh, Guess the Sleeve. As in, like, when you look at the sleeve, you gotta guess what set it came from, or what ETB it came from. Or you gotta guess what's in it. I've seen a lot of people do like the guess the energy out of a pack. I've seen a lot of people do that. Guess the sleeve. Ooh, I've got some really neat sleeves. So let's see here. Where's that box I just had that had all the? This one. Let's see here. Guess the sleeve. Sure. We'll start with that. Guess what set or what ETB box that sleeve came out of. We'll start out kind of easy. Yep, the Paldea Evolve one. Or Paldean Fates one, excuse me. Let's see here. Yep, Paldean Fates. Alright. Ooh, I just got a shiny Ghosty Boy on Pocket. Nice. That's awesome. Alright. How about this one? Yep, Crown Zenith. That's right. I know, I'm starting easy right now. I'm fetching out some of my cooler sleeves. How about... Let's see here. There we go. How about we do that one next? I might know these if I ever bought an ETB. Well, sometimes it's hard to find the ETBs. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. ETB. I should get the boxes down. So I have a stack up over there of all the empty ETB boxes. Well, now, several of these are ones I've not opened. They're just, I bought the boxes because I like the artwork and I want to display them all. And I like a standing wall of just ETB boxes. I remember I used to ETB Thursday videos. Oh yeah, that's cool. I got this in hobby wrong one time, but hopefully it get better. Yeah. Yeah, right now it is kind of a tumultuous time to be into the hobby. Let's see here. I did those. How about that one? I love the color of that sleeve. Iron Leaves is... Iron Leaves is okay. But I have to say, that's probably one of the better and most easy to recognize ETB boxes that has come out. Just because the colors are so wild on both of them. Temporal Forces, that's right. Yep, Temporal Forces. So, and I don't have a sleeve of the other one out here. But the colors on the Temporal Forces ETB boxes were so cool. So, like, this one here is a pink and green, and I call it the Watermelon box. And then the Walking Wake one is blue and purple, and it's the Blue Raspberry box. So you've got the Watermelon and the Blue Raspberry box, or Temporal Forces. I bought 110 used to buy sleeve packs at Dollar Tree and Dollar Store, yeah. When I first got back into it, the first product I bought was a Latios GX tin from Walgreens. And I bought it back in 2001, 2002, somewhere there. Going to work, taking the kids outside in the backyard. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, it was. It was Latios GX10. Because I still have the promo somewhere. Full snow gear, right, Brock? He did say it snowed in May. Yeah, because that was kind of a really magical tin. And I didn't realize how cool it was at the time. Because like I said, I was just getting back into it. We just ran a Pokemon program at work. And I was like, oh, we'll just get back into, Pokemon because it had been so long. And... oh no, it was earlier than that. I bought this tin in 2019. 2019 at a Walgreens near work because we just run our first Pokemon program. I had kids begging me for a Pokemon program, so we did a Pokemon party program. It was a standalone one-time thing. And it was a lot of fun. And I said, well, let's look at the cards because it was just a party was what it was. And I had kids bring cards and do trading. And I had kids bring their games, their Pokemon Go and stuff like that. But it wasn't really like an organized or structured thing like we ended up doing after COVID. But I did. I went over to Walgreens and they had a couple of tins and I didn't know what to buy. And I saw the Latios GX And I was like, oh, okay, Latios. I'd seen them before. I thought they were kind of cool Pokemon. I didn't know much about them. So I bought that tin, and I pulled the rainbow. Where is that card? I pulled a rainbow card and didn't even realize it was special until years later. That's how unknowledgeable I was when I got back into it. Because I'd never seen a gold or a rainbow card before. It's a place. Let's see here. Here he is. So I pulled this out of that tin. The Latios GX Rainbow Rare. And like I said, when I pulled it, I thought it was funny because I pulled the Latios GX out of the... Where did I put that box? Things to go in my binder. It's to be sorted. Yeah, bring it back on screen. Let me see if I can find the promo. I put the promo into the hitbox for a while and took it back out, and he's kind of migrated around because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep him or not. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to. And then I would see him, and the nostalgia would hit, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll go ahead and hold on to him a little longer. And I did finally end up pulling him out of my hitbox so that I could keep him. Now I can't find him. He might already be in my binder. I have put him in there. This is why organization's important. You can just put that in your bag. A level 5 quality card? Yeah, it is, like I said, I didn't realize it was special until years later. There he is. That's right, I put him in with the prism. Thank you, Dirty, for the prism, by the way. Yeah, so it was this tin, the Latios EX tin, not GX, EX, and I pulled the Latios GX card. And I was like, oh, that's funny, you know, because it's a Latios and a Latios. I laughed about it so much. And I just put these cards to the side and just, you know, didn't think about it. And then when we got back into it in 2022, it was several months in. It had to have been half a year in already. Scarlet and Violet had just come out. No, Paldea Evolved had just come out. We were opening Crown Zenith, opening Astral Radiance, opening Fusion Strike and stuff like that. And Riskin pulled a rainbow card. Pulled his first rainbow card, which I still have. Oh, it was funny enough, it was an Evo Skies rainbow. So this was Riskin's first rainbow card that he pulled, was the Aroma Lady from Evolving Skies. And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. I thought the rainbows were so neat, you know, and I didn't understand why they got rid of them. And I thought, man, I'd love to have more rainbow cards. And then I got to thinking about it, and I went, you know what? I have a rainbow card. I had this rainbow card that I pulled in 2019. So, it was pretty crazy. So, Jane, that GX Rainbow says it's 25 on TCG, so, oh yeah. Yep. So, now I've got a couple of rainbow cards. Actually, on EML's stream on Friday, EML had a rainbow card that was pulled out of the hitbox, out of M's hitbox, that I really wanted. But Big Smoke traded it in, so We will see it again. But yeah, that Latios GX definitely has a special place for me because that was my first rainbow card that I pulled from a pack and didn't even realize how special it was. So my Latios back here. Better go get all you can buy. Yeah, prices have just been, like you said, been kind of crazy on the things. Here, we'll put the Latios back here with the Toxapex GX rainbow that I've got too. It has a little bit of surface damage, I do believe, though, right? Yeah, he does. He's got just a touch of surface damage on him, but not bad. There goes Rainbow Toxapex GX. Or pick up any GX cards I can find along the way. I have Dragonite Rainbow one. Yeah, I've been picking up any old GXs, EXs, and stuff that I've been able to find or trade for with the kids. So, and usually I trade them. They're not in the. Some of them are not in the best condition, but I usually trade them a better value card for them anyways. So. I will soon be getting a replacement. Well, not really a replacement, but an addition. So, I have this in my CCC bag with EML. But I already have a copy of it. This copy is very damaged, though. Take him, see. He even has damage written on his sleeve. But still a beautiful card. So, as you can see, the corners very whitened and damaged. He's got like some pock marks in him and stuff like that. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yes, it is a very beautiful card. It was one I knew the damage on it was going to very devalue it. But when I was trading for it, I couldn't pass it up because I love Raichu. The only good Pikachu is a Raichu, in my opinion. So, but I have a pristine one in my CCC bag that will be coming home at some point to go alongside of this one. So I will have two of my babies to go on my Raichu page. Yeah, and you can see the damage in the binder. Yeah, you can't see it. That's right. Like, on the front, you can see the surface damage on the front. Funny how when I had it, you didn't want it. It's funny that Raichu and CCC passed through multiple bags of people who were willing to keep it for me, so I traded with them. And I was always like, nah, it's okay, nah, it's okay. Now that it's in my bag, it's like, I do kind of want it. So, that's because I was chasing other things, and I knew that Raichu wasn't going to disappear very quickly because it's not an evolution, and it's not a Charizard. So I knew it was going to still circulate through CCC multiple times. That's why I was okay with kind of letting it go each time to try and chase the bigger cards, or the bigger chase cards for us. I will say it has been incredibly hard to keep it in my bag now that there's a Rainbow Umbreon in there, though. But I think that it's gonna come home with me, and I'm just not gonna worry about that Rainbow Umbreon. So, wish people would pull the Badgers. Oh yeah, you want we call him Lieutenant Yamamoto, but I know that's not his name. Yes, I know. I know. I saw that he pulled it, and I was kind of like, well, okay. And then put it back, and I went. So, But Lieutenant Yamamoto does circulate quite a bit, Baby Ice. I think it's more of a people are kind of like a haha card with it. They get it, they keep it for maybe a couple streams and then trade it back in. So, he's still in there. Well, actually, right now he's in somebody's bag, I think, unless they traded it in Friday. But I did see it on Friday. It's in somebody's bag. So, oh, well, maybe it was Nee whose bag it was in, and he traded it in as well. I don't know. But yeah, so you think he's back in level 5 again? Okay. Yeah, I know he was in somebody's bag, because I remember you going, oh, there's Lieutenant Yamamoto, because we hadn't seen him for a while. Yeah, I was there when the person pulled it. Yeah. Yep. So, but that, at least the Rainbow Umbreon, I know Riskin's fishing for it. But I want it because I have the English one already, and I could put it in the binder and have the English and the Japanese together. What? No, who would want that? Hey, Inked, welcome in. Hope work goes well for you today. We're just chillaxing, talking about cards. Riskin's binder is somewhere. I did give up all my Umbreons out of my personal collection to go in Riskin's Eevee binder. So he has all my Umbies. But what I had was, and I think he put it in there the same way, is I had the Umbreon VMAX, just the regular one. It's under the prismatic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just go get it then. Then it's close by. But it's got all the Umbreon, or the same card of Umbreon in 3 different languages. And I think it'd be cool to get the rainbow one now, and the different languages. 1 second. We'll get up again. Find the boy binder. And I will preface this by saying, I do not own the Moonbreon. I do not own Moonbreon. I do not own Moonbreon 2.0. However, I have my favorite Umbreon artwork in here. So, this is the Riskin binder, by the way, with all the Eevees on it. I have the Ambient Sylvie Rainbow from Korean. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Jolty Fairy. Here they are. Yep, they are in here the same way. Okay. So, we're going to flip this bad boy around. With my mouse. Yeah, so we've got, like I said, I've got the Umbreons. So I've got the English, the Korean, and the Japanese Umbreon VMAX, which I absolutely love. And then I've got that closer camera. Here, pan up a little bit. There we go. Now you can see them. So I've got the Rainbow Umbreon VMAX, my favorite artwork of Umbreon, the Umbreon V alt art from Evo, and then we've got the Unagaba Umbreon, and then some other, the promo. This is the Evo Skies Umbreon V. You can't see him on there, but it's okay. The promo Umbreon V from the tins, and then the Umbreon from Obsidian Flames. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the Rainbow Japanese one alongside of this, kind of like I did the English, Korean, and Japanese down there. I'd like to do the Rainbow ones next. this is my baby. Let's see if I can get him out of his sleeve. Now, I pulled this one with my own hands. I can't say that about a lot of cards. Actually, I pulled this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh. But here he is. I did pull this one. It is pack fresh, even though it has a ding in it up at the top. I pulled it from the pack like that. So, not anything I could resell. Not that I would ever want to resell. Because like I said, this is my absolute favorite Umbreon art that has ever been made. I love the Umbreon on the stairs, looking down at the Pinsir and the Grimmsnarl. I just think that is the absolute best artwork ever. Better than the Umbreon, the Moonbreon, and way better than the Sunbreon. That card's ugly. So, yup. Love, love, love. This was another Walgreens tin, by the way. I used to have mad luck with the Walgreens tins. So, love it, love it, love it. Now I will put him back in his spot in the binder with the umbies. So yes, all the umbies. I end up having to buy my Leafy, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that rainbow one too. Got that rainbow Espeon GX that has some corner wear on it, but still a gorgeous card. Love our things. And of course, all our Eevee boys. Riskin's binder full of Eevees. Who'd have thought? Oh. I want to get the. There is a Japanese Eevee that was from the Legendary Collection, I think. Where's Glaceon? Glaceon's in here too. It's the Glacies. There's the Glaceon page. So, Glaceon GX, the full art, the Glaceon V, and then a couple of the promo Glaceons. And then some regular ones further down. But, yep, the GX and the V are the superstars of that page. And then the Sylvies. So, yep. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All pretty, pretty, pretties. But yeah, there's an Eevee. I think it is the Legendary Collection one that I want to get. Riskin at some point. Let's see if I can find it quick. Here, y'all can come over to the duck race screen with me. Come to the duck race screen. Oh, it is the Eevee. I think it's the Legendary Collection is the one it was in. Nope. Maybe I can't put Legendary. Is that an EX? You guys probably can't see what I'm doing because I didn't set this camera up. Window capture. There we go. All right, now you can see what I'm looking at. This one. It's this one right here. But I want the Japanese one of it. Don't think they have it in here. Yes, Riskin, I know there's an easier way to sort this. You probably haven't even said anything in chat about it, but I know what you're thinking. but it's this Sun and Moon promo. But it's the Japanese version that has the hearts on it that bloom, the heart foil. So when you rotate it, you can see the bloom of them. Uh, let's see here. Does it show it here? No, that's the correct dice one. It's definitely not the correct dice one. I think it's this one, the All Stars one. Maybe. I don't know. It's really pretty though. Um, oh, maybe it's the rainbow one? Yeah, it's this one. It's the rainbow one. This right here. I want to get this one at some point. Look at how beautiful that is. Don't look at the price tag, but look at how beautiful that is. You guys might not even be able to see. Oh yeah, you can. Not until I said it. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I want. And it's a rainbow version. The foil pattern on it is actually hearts. I don't know if I can do a bigger one. You can kind of see them in the background here. So, but they're hearts, and when you rotate the card and the foil changes, the hearts bloom. They get bigger and smaller. Oh my gosh. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I had the opportunity to buy one, a damaged one, on Whatnot a couple years ago, and I should have done it, but I didn't. And I regret it, like wholeheartedly regret it, because it was such an absolute gorgeous card. Um, and it definitely was not that much money. Of course, it looks like it's expensive in here now, but I think it ended up selling for 38 or $39. Is it like, yes, baby ice, exactly. Um, it was it was just like the Emolga card that has the hearts on it that do the bloom effect. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Loved it. Uh, those cards are so great. So, we'll come back down. Come back down and see all the EBs. So, yeah, fantastic. If I ever get the chance again to buy a copy of it, I absolutely will. So, I wish there were more. Me too. Me too. They're very beautiful cards. The the hollow pattern. So, coffee's almost gone. We'll go ahead and finish that up. Yeah, there's some really good cards that Japan has come out with for the hollow patternings or the artwork. And the Chinese cards they've been knocking it out of the park with those too. Uh-oh, stupid fob. Oh, phone. Stupid phone died on me. Yeah. Ooh, Moe's has free queso on Cinco de Mayo. Well, I guess I'm gonna probably find a Moe's for lunch tomorrow then. I know, dang you, Fob. Fob! Oh, all right, well. There we go. Now we're on the right screen. We're not starting over. But thank you all for coming in today and hanging out for our Cups and Cards session. We did finish up our box of reverses that needed to be sorted, so yay! Um, I think next Sunday I'll be back again, unless I feel like I need an extra day of rest before I go back up for my job again. We probably will be spending that time putting some of these hits and stuff into our binder. So, or if I get a wild hair, maybe we will build some Lego. or Mega Blocks. We'll see. So, Wednesday, I will go ahead and schedule a Wednesday stream as a Risk and Takeover stream so that he can stream some Let's Go Eevee if he feels like it. So keep an eye out for that. If he decides not to do it, I'll put up a post on YouTube and let you guys know that we canceled it. Um, so we'll let him run solo for a stream and see how he does. I'm sure he'll be fine. I have full confidence. Um, but thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great week, and I will see you guys in some other streams. So, bye.